Hey there, everyone, welcome. So I'm doing a video in response to Jeff's 100 subs Crazy Eights contest he's having. Congratulations, Jeff. Um, I did the best I could in following the rules. I'm not one that follows rules. I kind of make my own, but I kind of veered off once or twice, but yeah, not that bad. So I'm going to do this in one shot. I actually filmed this once, but it went over. So I'm going to try to do this within 15 minutes. And so I'm going to try not to talk too much. If there's anything that you see that you have a question on, or something I say you have a question on, feel free to ask in the comments, send me a message or whatever. But again, I'm going to try not to talk too much, and I've talked too much already. Like I said, everything's going to be in this video, bloopers. Everybody's saying hi. Where are we at right now? Okay, so I'm going to say to all the new subscribers to my channel, whether you found me by mistake or somebody pointed you into my direction, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So we're going to say thank you to Groovy Lisa. She great channel. She's got a great taste in music. And also daddysensei Silver. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for finding my channel. I appreciate it. So I decided to do not just randomly pick records out of my collection. The purpose of this is obviously for the contest, but also for I chose not just albums, but artists and groups that are the core, are the absolute most important to me, have had the most influence on my, on my music. Bloopers and everything are going to be in this. So again, the most influential, not albums, but the most influential groups or artists is the way I'm going. So we're going to start with, I'll try to be real quick here. If anybody remembers years ago, they used to have this mail-in order thing where you would take a card and you would take like a penny or a dime or something, and you would pick out like 10 or 20 CDs. I said the C word. 10 or 20 CDs, something crazy like that, and you obligated within the next year to buy so many CDs, just by, they didn't have a credit card information or anything, so nobody, I don't think, ever really followed through. But everybody in my family probably, took advantage of it, and that's where most of their CD collection came from. So with that, and I actually still have the actual CDs, the double CDs that I'm going to show the LPs for this one, and we're going to go with Eagles, and I cheated a little bit on this one, sorry. 1980, there's an 8 in there, 1980 Eagles Live double album, okay? I actually selected the double CD that I got from I think it was Columbia House that did that promotional thing. So I cheated a little bit, but that's going to be my first entry, okay? The next one, we're going to go on. The Eagles, what else? Everything's going to be in this video. I'm just going to try to keep it. So we're going to go with the Papas and the Mamas. Or the Mamas and the Papas. The album is Papas and the Mamas. Okay, 1968. Okay, 1968. You can't see. I'm familiar with this. The top half opens up and it has their faces. The bottom half opens up and you can kind of make it looks weird when you have the mustache on her, well, mustache on Mama Cass. But anyway, there's that, 1968. Okay, and we're going to go with another one. This is Cass Elliott's debut solo album. She is referred to as Mama Cass on this album because this is immediately following the breakup of the Mamas and the Papas. So I don't know if she was obligated to, or the record company just said we're going to use that name because, you know, but I'm not too sure what the parameters were with that. But she's still referred to as Mama Cass because this is immediately after the breakup of the band, and this is Dream a Little Dream, 1968. Okay. This is a great album. I love her solo stuff. I really do. You can't see. Okay. Definitely good stuff. Okay. The Bee Gees. I got to keep this short, so I'm gonna try this. So basically, I'm picking the next one of the Bee Gees. Okay. I'm gonna start with this. This is the VHS. This is actually the VHS came out in '97. Some of you probably like, what's a VHS tape? It's pre-DVD. Okay. She wants to see. This came out in '97, but the album, the One Night Only album, came out in '98. So there's that. Okay, that's not really an entry. I'm just kind of throwing it out there because. So, moving right along with the Bee Gees' Idea, 1968, Paladol label. I'd have to look. She wants to see. I have a lot of their stuff on the Paladol label. I'd gone into a secondhand store a few years back, and somebody had dropped off their entire Bee Gees collection, and I took every single one of them. The girl was nice enough to hold them as I picked them up. I'd buy, you know, several a week because there were quite a bit. So there's the Bee Gees' Idea, Paladol label, 1968. We're going to move right along with Bee Gees Horizontal. Okay. Also 1968.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I love the Bee Gees. There is a special place in my heart for them, and I'll tell you the whole story. I can't. That's what made my other video before this one go too long. I won't just carry it on. So maybe I'll do a video on them too later. Steve Miller, Children of the Future. Okay. 1968. This is debut album as a Steve Miller Band. Steve Miller Band, 1968. Okay. I saw him or them in the 1992 Earth Day 1992 concert at Foxborough Stadium, which is now the Gillette Stadium. And he was grossly overweight, and he was just on like a bar stool doing his set. But he's really the only reason I went, and he obviously was the headliner, so he was the last one on. So I sat in the rain, and it was just it was horrible. But it was when he finally came on, I was just blown away. I had never seen it before, but he's looks like he's doing much better. He's a bit healthier now. But any of you from the area, you probably know. I don't know if you've ever been there. If you were there, but Earth Day '92 at Foxborough Stadium is where I saw Steve Miller. Robin Boston, you might have been there. You at least knows what I'm talking about. Steve Miller, Children of the Future. Steve Miller Band's debut album, 1968. We're going to move right along with Rick Nelson's second album, 1958. Introduced to Rick Nelson, not personally, but by because a lot of his music, John Fogerty was influenced by his music, and that's sort of where some of my taste came from. Okay, but I have a lot of Rick Nelson stuff. You want to go upstairs? Hold on. She wants to. So, I'm back. So Rick Nelson, his second album, 1958. Okay. Pretty good with time. All right, we're going to do Three Dog Nights, debut album, 1968. Between them and CCR, they were some of my most influential. There's nothing CCR here today. I just did a whole video on them, a 3-part video on them. So, but between them, the Three Dog Night and CCR, there's actually a backstory with me and junior high that maybe I could tell you one day. They were huge influence in junior high. Three Dog Night's debut album. What year? On Bloopers and everything. 68, right? Yes, 1968. Okay. I'm actually looking for a fresh copy. I pulled this out to do this contest, and I realized this copy is shot. I'm certainly not playing this. But I'm looking for a new copy of Three Dog Night's debut album. Certainly not held to my high standards. We're going to do Motley Cruz 2008 Saints of Los Angeles. They were a huge influence as well. I don't like any of the stuff in the 90s. Late 80s, late 80s okay, but like the 90s when Vince Neil wasn't there and they had a new singer, and just, I'm talking Motley Crue, Shout Out the Devil, I mean, Girls, 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 even Dr. Feelgood was probably the last good album, just my opinion, but I mean, their original stuff is good. This album's not great, but it has to be part of the collection, because it's original lineup, of course. There's 2008 Motley Crue, okay. We're going to move along with Aerosmith, Live, bootleg 1970. Absolutely love Aerosmith. This is a great live album, Aerosmith. I love their debut album, Aerosmith. That's probably my favorite out of all of them. Is their debut album. We're going to go with Spirit, The Family That Plays Together, 1968. I have a couple of copies of this one on the original label, the Ode label. Very sad about Randy, California. If you don't know, look it up. If you do know, Spirit, great. I don't know how it was. I don't know how I got to them. I found when I got like every one of their albums. They're just fucking awesome. We're gonna go along with Rod Stewart's Blondes Have More Fun, 1978. Okay. I don't know why do we do that? We don't have to do that. I'm just gonna say, for Blondes, obviously have more fun because he's not having a great time with this one, or actually he does. Anyway, we're gonna go with Canned Heat, 1968, their third album, Living the Blues. Okay, Canned Heat, love them. They are fucking awesome. Saving two best ones for last. We're going to go with Johnny Cash's 1968 Folsom Prison. Okay, 1968. I was about to say 78. Okay. I have almost all of his albums. Working on it. Save the best for last. I'm proud to say that I actually found this. I didn't buy this online. I found this in a record store in fucking pristine condition. I mean, borderline, like, it's near mint. This is Johnny Cash's The Song That Made Him Famous, his second studio album from 1958. This is an original pressing in absolutely stunning, pristine condition. Absolutely stunning. Just almost near mint. Found that record store. I was blown away when I found it. So that is my entry, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff, that is my entry. That's my. I mean, come on. Look at that. That is fucking beautiful. Take you there. Okay, so we are coming to an end. I want to say thank you for all the subscribers. God bless you. Good luck. Be good to others, and peace.